I'm here with your Raw review, and let's just get right to it. Vicky Guerrero has got a promo in the beginning telling us she's the general manager of Raw and SmackDown for the week. She gets a lot of heat, and she makes the first matchup of the night. It's Daniel Bryan versus Kane and CM Punk in a triple threat elimination match. This was a pretty good match. Back-to-back eliminations probably wasn't the best idea, but we soon find out that this is because Punk and Bryan are going to have another match. They don't want to give a lot away. But they might as well have previewed it because their pay-per-view buy rates are down, so they might as well do everything on TV anyway. Kane didn't get really involved in this match. Just like 2 1/4 stars. Pretty decent little match here. That one went okay. And Daniel Bryan finally wins. AJ distracts Kane in the match. It's the same shit. But pretty decent way to start off the show. The next match is Big Show and Brodus Clay, and this is just a fucking bad match. Brodus Clay gets no reaction when he comes down to the ring. On the Funkasaurus, and I'm dancing, but no one's dancing with me, but I'll dance anyway. It's just sad that this overgrown man is dancing his way to the ring with no reaction. I mean, you only do those things if the crowd is behind you and thinks it's funny or fun, but no one cares. So he looks like a damn goof doing it, and Big Show beats him. They've been building up this matchup for God knows how long, and Clay loses to him in like 3 minutes. Big Show hits a Vader bomb on Clay while he's still on his side. It looks horrible. Show beats him like he's a piece of shit. Clay goes for a body slam. Big Show falls on top of him, and that's it. That's the end of the match. Yeah, that was the finish. Great finish, guys. Great one. Up next, we've got Santino Marella against Biff Tannen for like the 130th time. And the reason why I always compare Jack Swagger to Biff Tannen from Back to the Future is not only because he looks like him, but he always has a truckload of shit always falling on him every episode of Raw. And he loses in 2 minutes again. The U.S. title continues to be wasted. Michael Cole informs us that he's been champion since January, but then later on the match tells us that he's been champion for 122 days. How does this math make any sense at all? 122 days, and he's been champion since January. That's 6 months. That's not equivalent to 122 days. Anyway, up next we got Jericho and Cena in a stupid fucking promo. Cena's doing a metaphor about Star Wars and comparing it to the Big Show and John Laurinaitis at No Way Out. Fucking baby ass bullshit here. Jericho makes his return and tells Cena that this is just fucking stupid. He says, "Are you really going to do a Star Wars promo?" And he says, and then Cena goes, "Well, this is a PG show." And then he says, and then Jericho says, "Well, what are you, 9?" And Jericho then Cena retorts that, "Well, that's who the viewers are, 9-year-olds." Who the fuck told Cena that only 9-year-olds watch the fucking show? Their demographic, and you could look on any ratings website for the WWE, how they did for the week, and you'll see that the key demographic is 18 to 30. They really haven't drawn in any new child fans with their PG rating. They're just outright admitting that their promos are fucking cheesy as shit by doing this. Anyway, Vicky Guerrero comes out and announces that they're going to make a fucking stupid-ass match. Cena, Jericho, Big Show, and Kane at Money in the Bank. 4 wrestlers who, oh my god. This is going to be the worst fucking Money in the Bank match ever. To put just 4 guys in there. Jericho being the obvious best wrestler out of all of them, but he's got to work with these guys. And they make a main event for tonight, Jericho and Cena. Cena says that he he wants to be on the other end because people have cashed in on him with Money in the Bank. Anyway, next up we got a returning Raw legend, Sid Vicious versus Heath Slater. They couldn't get anybody else besides this guy. One of the worst fucking wrestlers. No reaction. Nobody even knew who the fuck he was. He's chewing gum through the whole match. No facial expressions. No emotion at all. Hits a couple of moves, and that's the end of it. This was a fucking waste of time. They should have got Gangrel or Steve Blackman or Ken Shamrock better off. Someone else. Somebody else besides Psycho Sid, who has one of the worst reputations in all of professional wrestling. Anyway, Slater continues to get a lot of heat. I like him. I like his promo style and his way that he gets heat. But he's just a jobber. Up next, one of the worst clusterfucks I've seen on Raw in a long time. Dolph Ziggler versus Alberto Del Rio in a contract on the pole match. No, nothing on a pole ever went well in wrestling. Viagra on a pole. Pink slip on a pole. Flag matches. They all suck, and this was no different. Ziggler grabs a contract off the pole. Del Rio flicks it out of his hand. It hits the mat. They're scrambling for it. Don't you think because Ziggler pulled it down that he would have been declared the winner? No. They say because he wasn't controlling the contract that he's not the winner. So anyway, they're scrambling for it. This is getting really stupid. And Sheamus tells them forget about it. They're having a triple threat match anyway at SmackDown. So this was a waste of time. Why the fuck have this match if they were just going to have a triple threat match anyway on SmackDown? So there was no finish announced, and that was it. Up next, you got a swimsuit battle royal. This was garbage. Nobody looks sexy in this match. Everyone is wearing a grandma bathing suit. Vicky Guerrero, they show her in the bathing suit. Who wants to see that? But then I realized that they're all wearing granny bathing suits. Everyone is wearing a bathing suit that's covering them up, not revealing at all. This is PG, I realize that. But then if it's PG, why fucking bother having the divas in swimsuits? If you're only going to go to the grandma section at Kohl's and pick out some fucking bathing suit that nobody has any interest in looking at the divas in. Anyway, AJ wins it. It comes down to Vicky Guerrero and her. She wins it. Really great. Great stuff. Anyway, Cena and Jericho in the main event. Cena wins by disqualification after the Big Show interferes. For a minute there, I thought that Jericho was going to be reunited, but Jericho goes like this, here you go. And Big Show beats him up and ends the night with him in the camel clutch. Just a fucking garbage-ass main event. Really short. A horrible fucking return for Jericho after being absent for 30 days. They should have played off the fact. This would have been a great way of Jericho coming back being pissed off because he was censored because he stepped on the flag. They could have made something out of that, but they chose a shitty route. Just get him involved in the Big Show storyline with Cena. Just throw him in a random storyline. This episode of Raw was fucking garbage. A pretty good match to start off the night, but everything else was fucking shit. A fucking horrible Raw return from Psycho Sid. A lame-ass promo, a lame-ass main event, a lame-ass swimsuit competition. The whole fucking thing sucked, and I'm really getting fucking sick of it because Raw is just continuously turning into even more of garbage as they go along. 1,000 episode, 3 hour episodes of Raw. I don't think I could take this bullshit.